7, you prove, then you move on to marry. Then this,
bear children.
Bear children. That means you can have sex after you're married. Then sex entails, because only sex can bring children, right? Then hear this.
Guide the house.
That's what you're doing. So you jump the step to the third step. You already guiding the home. You cooking for him. You washing for him. You cleaning for him. But you're not married. So, what is the hold up? You don't know. But then, if something is holding you up, him from marrying you, well then guess what? He can't be in your house. Whose house is it? Yours or his? His house. But then, you gotta find a place to go separate until y'all get that sorted out. You can't be living in the same house with a man and y'all not married. You understand what I'm saying? So, read out the scripture.
If the one is getting a friend, prove him first.
So you said you already know everything about him, right? And let me be real. Proving doesn't entail what they call sleeping with the individual. You understand? Living on with the individual doesn't mean proving. But you all live in the same house. 1 Timothy 5 verse 14. This is what God said.
We're living in the same yard. We're living in front of it.
But you just said, no, you changed your statement to me. You changed your statement. You changed your statement for me. Here God said, anyways, 1 Timothy 5 verse 14. God said this is the role of women. Right? Here it said, 1 Timothy 5 verse 14. This is the role of women.
It's the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5 and verse 14. I will therefore that young women marry.
God said that our women should marry. That is the first step. After you prove in Ecclesiastes 6 verse 7, you prove, then you move on to marry. Then this,
bear children.
Bear children. That means you can have sex after you're married. Then sex entails, because only sex can bring children, right? Then hear this.
Guide the house.
Now that's what you're doing. So you jump the step to the third step. You already guiding the home. You cooking for him. You washing for him. You cleaning for him. But you're not married. You understand what I'm saying? There's a step. Read the steps again. Let me see if my sister's paying attention.
I will therefore that younger women marry.
Marry first.
Bear children.
Have sex.
Guide the house.
Then the woman duties. Guide the home. Cook, clean, and all of that.
Give none occasion to the adversary.
Then give none occasion to the adversary. Don't be idle. In other words. So you understand the step? So you think you following those steps right now? Which step you following? Because 1, it said marry, you're not married. 2, it means having sex, you said you're not doing that. But you're on the third step, which is guiding the home. Because you're living together, you're doing the duties of a wife. So you understand what you got to do? What this man have to do moving forward? Since the man is that he got to marry you. And what you got to do moving forward? You got to stop doing the duties of a wife. Because you're not a wife to the man yet. That's why we have today a lot of single mothers. And because why? In relationship with men, they're not married, so the man could just plant a seed and move on to the next. But when we have a marriage certificate, when we married rather, it keeps the relationship somewhat stable.
Shalom Israel, this is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
That's what God ordained. Because when you're married, there's steps to divorce. So you never want to go through all the steps to divorce, because why? You gotta go to court, you gotta go this, you gotta do that. But when you're not married, he could up and go tomorrow and use history. You could up and go tomorrow and use history. But when there's a marriage involved, then it keeps the relationship stable longer. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to stop doing that. You gotta move out of the young man's home and you gotta start the step of marriage. You understand? I like the question. You're supposed to get some other questions. So you understand what you got to do, right? Now this is your homework. On that flyer, we get contact number. We would want to check up on you to see how you come with that, right? So at the back of the flyer, we get contact numbers. You can reach out to us, or you could step to the side and give, Matthew 19. Get Matthew 19 with the officer saying, right? You could reach out to the side and give the brother your number so that we could give a follow-up and even give you for the council. Hear the scripture also. We got one more for you. Don't go anywhere. Because this is why we come out into the street for questions like these to give solutions.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 5. And said, for this cause shall man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife.
And shall cleave to who? His wife, your husband. So in this case, you are not following that. Right. Because cleave means you come together in marriage when you finish marrying, not before. So that's why today we have a lot of problem with single mothers, single parent household, and we call them reputed wives and husbands. That is out of order. Come over, sister. That is out of order. You understand? Read that part again. Let me soak in to my sister.
And the answer said, for this cause, man shall leave his father and mother.
Right? Like how you leave your parent, you got your parents still alive, right? You're like, right, your mother alive. Like how you leave your mother and you went and joined him. God said, join him in what?
And cleave to his wife.
And cleave to your wife, to your husband in this case.
And they twain shall be one flesh.
And then you shall be one flesh. You guys can be in a agreement with he being your head and you supporting him. But as I said, you jump the gun. Right? So you gotta get that fixed. Finish it up. That's it?
Yeah.
Right? So you jump the gun, right, my sister? So you gotta work on that. And what other question you get? So we went over pants. You know you can't wear pants. You are a princess of the Most High. And now you know you gotta get that sorted out with that living arrangement, right?
Protect you. Stand beside us, respect you. But if you stand in the way, then you gon' rue the day when we have to dissect you. Rain, fire upon the tempter. Who's hot, take the temperature. The prophets is back, yeah, and they black. Babylon, feel pressure. When you hear that thunder, it's lightning, go check on the weatherman. I'm just saying, can't think of a better plan than obeying the lamb. Anything else is a scam. Need Bruce will get shot in his wartime. It's a sea of that purple, no short line. Cause we breaking the mold and changing the game with zero emojis. Flame, flame, flame. Burn it down, yeah, you know that it's lit, ain't no turning down. Yeah, we running this race so we get a crown. Then we stop on the heat until he hit the ground. Yeah, we treading the wine press. End of that kingdom, no time left. No end of our kingdom is timeless. Daniel 7, when you find that, can't hide that.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.